Good morning and happy Sabbath. Welcome to Song Service. This Thursday is Thanksgiving, a time set apart to remember how God has provided for us in the past. We've been learning an unfamiliar Thanksgiving hymn by British hymn writer Pratt Green, and it is just a phenomenal one to have in mind at Thanksgiving time. Come, sing a song of harvest, number 562.
Come sing a song of harvest, of thanks for daily food, to offer God the first fruits, His old as gratitude. Long, long ago the reapers, before they kept the feast, put first fruits in a basket and took it to the priest. Shall we sometimes forgetful of where creation starts, with science in our pockets, lose wonder from our hearts? May God, the great Creator, to whom all life belongs, accept these gifts we offer, our service and our songs. And lest the world go hungry while we ourselves are fed, make each of us more ready to share our daily bread.
Hymn number 557 paints a wonderful picture. It begins as a joyful celebration, a call to God's people to come to His temple with their offerings in gratitude for the harvest. The next verse describes us as God's field, and the poem turns into a prayer, asking that we may be found faithful. Next comes a description of the judgment, where the wheat is separated from the tare, promising that the good fruit will be stored in God's garner. The hymn ends with the song sung by the redeemed in heaven. Let's sing it now. Number 557, Come Ye Thankful People, Come.
Come, ye thankful people, come, raise the song of harvest home. All is safely gathered in, ere the winter storms begin. God our Maker doth provide for our wants to be supplied. Come to God's own temple, come, raise the song of harvest home. We ourselves are God's own field, fruit unto His praise to yield, wheat and tares together sown, unto joy or sorrow grown. First the blade and then the ear, then the full corn shall appear. Grant a harvest, Lord, that we wholesome grain and pure may be. For the Lord our God shall come, and shall take His harvest home. From His field shall purge away all that doth offend, that store in his garner evermore. Then thou church triumphant, come, raise the song of harvest home. All are safely gathered in, free from sorrow, free from sin. There forever purified, in God's garner to abide. Come, 10,000 angels, come, raise the glorious harvest home.
I hope you already know the story of Martin Rinkart, but if not, you need to. Martin Rinkart was one of only 4 pastors in the walled city of Eilenburg, Germany, during the 30 Years' War at the beginning of the 17th century. Because of the war, many of the peasants in the surrounding countryside came into Eilenburg for safety, causing severe overcrowding. As often happens with overcrowding, plague struck in 1637. One pastor very quickly abandoned the city to try to save himself. Martin Rinkart officiated at the funerals of the other 2. At the height of the plague, Rinkart was performing between 40 and 50 funerals a day, totaling at least 4,480, including his beloved wife. By the end of the year, too many were dying, and there was no way to perform all the necessary funeral services. About the same time, Eilenburg was overrun by the Swedish army, which demanded an unjust and exorbitant tax from its citizens. Rinkart was just about the only person left in charge of the town, and so he came to the leaders of the army, pleading for a lower tax. When he was refused, he turned to the members of his congregation who had come with him, saying, "Come, my children, we can find no mercy with man. Let us take refuge with God." And right then and there they knelt to pray. The Swedes, moved by this man's faith in God, lowered the tax. Amid these horrible circumstances, Pastor Rinkart wrote a poem. Nun danket alle Gott mit Herzen, Mund und Händen, der große Dinge tut an uns und allen Enden, der uns von Mutterleib und Kindesbeinen an, unselig viel zu gut, bis hierher hat getan. Now thank we all our God with hearts and hands and voices, who wondrous things hath done, in whom his world rejoices, who from our mother's womb hath blessed us on our way with countless gifts of love, and still is ours today. Let's sing those words of faith now and thanksgiving. Number 559, Now Thank We All Our God.
Now thank we all our God with heart and hands and voices, who wondrous things hath done, in whom his world rejoices, who from our mother's arms hath blessed us on our way with countless gifts of love, and still is ours today. Oh, may this bounteous God through all our life be near us, with ever joyful hearts and blessed peace to cheer us, and keep us in his grace, and guide us when perplexed, and free us all praise and thanks to God the Father now be given. The Son and Him who reigns with them in highest heaven, the one eternal God, whom earth and heaven adore, for thus it was, is now, and shall be evermore.
May God, the great Creator, to whom all life belongs, accept these gifts we offer, our service and our songs. Happy Sabbath.